When many people think of homelessness, they picture a man on the street with a brown paper bag asking for money. But homelessness can and does happen to anybody.
I was happy married for nearly 42 years. Then I lost my husband 2.5 years ago, and I had nowhere else to go. And ever since then I was on the streets.
Throughout my marriage, I would experience various types of domestic violence that I was even unaware of. And it took for me to have a long, hard look in the mirror. And I looked at myself and I thought, this is the last time I'm going to be treated like this. So with all my strength that I had left, I chose to flee.
I was getting anxiety attacks every 2 or 3 days. I felt lonely because I had nobody to turn to.
For 2 years I lived in my car with the luxury of just laying in a bed. Like I couldn't lay down. Couch surfing, you wear off your welcome.
At first when I had a car and that, sleep in the car and stuff like that. But when you haven't got a car and it's a bit harder and that, like just sleep in parks, I felt worthless because it's hard. Because you got no permanent homes, just driving around trying to find a decent place to sleep. Probably try and find a shopping centre or a car park or something like that. Trying to find a decent place to have a shower.
I wasn't seen, I wasn't heard. I asked people for help and they just laughed at me.
I worked all my life to build up a home, only to leave it.
From that first moment when I walked into the first Dignity home, everything that I had assumed about homelessness had totally gone out the window. Homelessness is a woman who is fleeing a domestic violence situation. It's a husband and wife who rely on one income. It's an 82-year-old woman who has had her rent increased on her.
People believe that when you're homeless, you're lazy. When you're homeless, it's just bad choices.
Homelessness can and does happen to anybody. No two stories are ever the same.
It's so important right now for us to really shine a light on what homelessness actually is.
Dignity opened their arms for me and took me in to help me to get back on my feet again.
Dignity provided me with the tools, not just the material, but here. This is important, and I've learned to turn that pain to power.
The people with Dignity were very nice and that, treated me with respect and that. Yeah, I was relieved.
My journey's just beginning now. I don't have to worry anymore where I'm going to sleep tonight or tomorrow night. I know I got a roof over my head.
Every time I hear that someone has the keys to their new home, I'm reminded that homelessness can and does end.